meal prep recipe video with some of my favorite easy, tasty keto recipes that everyone will love, not just keto people. So even if you're not keto, stay tuned. You may love some of these recipes. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some crispy oven-baked chicken tenders that I use a crushed pork rind battering method for. I've been using it for anything I want to have like a crispy crust on lately, and I'm loving it. Then I also made a coconut shrimp dinner, which was surprisingly phenomenal. Like, these coconut shrimp are badass. Like, you will love it. And then alongside that, I made keto jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. So good. And then finally, I made what I like to call my custard muffins. It is basically like a keto egg loaf muffin, and I made them with some banana extract. So they tasted like banana custard. So good. So I'm excited to bring you today's video. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it is dinner time again, and tonight I am going to try the same method that I tried with the fried shrimp the other night, by breading them with pork rinds and then baking them till crispy, but I'm gonna try it on some chicken tenders. So I'll show you my little assembly line I've got for breading them, and then I will pop them in the oven. Basically, I've got some chicken tenders here. I bought them already sliced, seasoned them up with some salt and pepper, paprika, garlic, and onion powder. I'm gonna dip them first in just some plain almond flour. Next, I'm going to dip them in an egg wash that I made with 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of sour cream whisked together. And here I have got 90 grams of pork rinds that I have crushed up in the blender with 25 grams of Parmesan cheese. I've also got some paprika, garlic, and onion powder, salt, and I put some of this Frank's Red Hot. It's like a wing dry rub, basically. So I'm going to dip that in all of these, line it up. I've got a pan lined with parchment, sprayed with cooking spray, and I've got a 425-degree preheated oven. So I will let you know. All right, guys, these are what the breaded chicken tenders look like before they go in the oven. They look awesome. I'm popping them in right now. This is what they look like. I just pulled the chicken tenders out of the oven. They are crispy and golden brown, and they look amazing. Guys, there's the crispy pork rind battered chicken, and I'm just serving it with some sugar-free G Hughes barbecue sauce and crudités with ranch. Good evening. It is dinner time, and I'm going to be making some keto coconut shrimp and jalapeno poppers tonight. So I'm gonna walk you through. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put gloves on, and then I've got about 20 jalapenos that I'm going to halve, and then take a spoon and scoop out all of the seeds and ribs, and I'll show you what that looks like when they're done. Guys, so I've got all my jalapenos halved lengthwise. I take a spoon and just kind of scoop all the seeds and the white rib out of it, because that's where all the heat is. You can leave a little bit of that in there if you want. I've got some different kinds of cheese here that I'm going to smear in the middle. I've got some pimento cheese, which is kind of like a southern cheddar kind of dip. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like cream cheese and shredded cheese combined. And then I've also got some chive and onion cream cheese and some garden veggie cream cheese. I'm going to stuff all of these with different kinds of cheeses, and then I'm going to wrap them with bacon, line them on some parchment, and bake them. I'll show you step by step. Popper City, guys. This is what they look like before they go in the oven. I like to slice my bacon in half lengthwise so that I get long, skinny pieces of bacon that I can wrap around several times. I like that better than having the big, wide pieces of bacon. I just feel it looks better, it stays tighter, and just ends up easier. I've got some more over there, and I did some of all 3 of the types of cheese filling. So I'm going to pop these in the oven and just keep an eye on them. I think it usually takes about a half an hour, but basically I'm just looking for the bacon to cook. All right, guys, so I've got my shrimp peeled and deveined and ready to go. I'm going to dip them first in some coconut flour that I've seasoned with salt, garlic, and onion powder. Then I'm going to dip it in a whisked egg, then in some shredded unsweetened coconut, and fry it in some coconut oil I have heated up here. And I made a quick dipping sauce for when they're done. It is a cup of sugar-free orange marmalade with a couple tablespoons of mayo, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, lime juice, and some monk fruit. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge and fry these. All right, this is the finished product. We've got some keto coconut fried shrimp, some jalapeno poppers, and a sugar-free keto orange marmalade sauce for dipping. So I'm going to eat now. I'll put the whole recipe in the description box when I upload this to YouTube. All right, it is now 8:15 on Monday night, and I'm still going. Made the coconut shrimp and poppers, ate some dinner, cleaned up, and I wanted to prep some egg loaf muffins for tomorrow, in the next couple days. They were actually an egg fast recipe, and surprisingly I fell in love with them, and I make them all the time now. They're kind of like a custardy muffin, and they're super simple to make. They have very minimal ingredients, so I thought I would just pop a batch in the oven and take you through that. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so basically I have got 6 eggs in my blender. I have got 6 ounces of softened cream cheese, and I have 6 tablespoons of slightly melted butter, and it is 6, 6, and 6. So you'll want to have the eggs match the tablespoons of butter and the ounces of cream cheese. But those are the 3 main ingredients, and then you can add any flavors or sweeteners you prefer. I'm going to be using a couple big tablespoons of this Lakanto golden monk fruit sweetener. I like it. It's kind of got like a brown sugar vibe going on. I really like it. I think it has a great flavor and no aftertaste, and it's keto friendly. And then I'm going to be adding a nice big splash of this imitation banana extract. It legit makes it taste like a banana custard, which of course on keto you can't have bananas, so it's a nice kind of reminder. I'm also going to do a little splash of vanilla extract as well. So basically I'm going to put everything I just told you in the blender with the eggs, and I'm going to blend it for a full minute. And what that's going to do is kind of whip everything, and it'll rise up to the top of the blender and look super light and airy, and that's going to give it that light custardy texture. And then I'm going to pour it into some silicone molds, which I think works best because you won't get a bunch of sticking. And we're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. I'll take you through each step. All right, I have got the batter poured into my 12 silicone molds. So basically for each egg it's going to make 2 egg loaf muffins. So with the 6 eggs I can make 12. That's how many silicone molds I have, so that's why I did that. Anyway, I'm going to carefully pop these in the oven without spilling them, hopefully, and bake them for 20 minutes at 350. I'll show you when they come out. They're going to be puffed up and golden and beautiful. All right, I just pulled the egg loaf muffins out, and this is when they are all puffed up and gorgeous. Look at that. And golden, look, they're already starting to fall. They're sinking in. When you take them out of the oven, they'll be nice and puffy, and then you'll notice right away they will start sinking in the middle, and that's normal. They'll sink a little bit. They'll still taste amazing. And then I just let them cool all the way. I actually prefer these cold, so I'm going to let them cool fully, and then I'm going to pop them in the fridge, and I'm going to take these to, well, some of them, not all of them, to for lunch tomorrow. And I sprinkle a little bit of Chalk Zero syrup on top. I've got the strawberry syrup I'm going to try on this. It sounds amazing. Yeah, that's the keto egg loaf muffins, which I like to call the custard muffins because that's what they really taste like, custard, not like actual flour muffins. All right.